Hello and welcome back to the one. My name is Pizza that way. Yeah, I did set up the sign. Anyways, hello, welcome back to the one. My name is Pizza that way. Hello, goodbye. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the volume a bit. Also, before I start, we need to talk about this because if you've played Family of Three Houses, I'm sure, and finished the game, I'm sure you noticed that at the end there's like the typical thing for Fire Emblem games where it just briefly says what happens afterwards. And apparently, if you get the support between Felix and Sylvain high enough in a certain route, I don't know which route because that's something this is something I saw on Twitter, this shows up. A second. No captcha. Yes. Yes. Weird. Show up. Turn both off. Nah, it doesn't work. If I maximize it. Nah, still won't work. Guess I'll just read it out. So, Meandering Sword Felix. Let me just quickly remove this. Yes. Meandering Sword Felix. And Sincerest of Knights, Sylvain. Even after the war's end, skirmishes continued to break out across Fodland. Learning that there were still places where he could fight, Felix abandoned his noble title and chose to make a living with his sword. Decades later, he reunited briefly with Sylvain, who had need of his services as Margrave Gauntier. Felix departed as soon as the job was finished, however, and the two never met again. Years later, a sword that was thought to have belonged to Felix arrived on Sylvain's doorstep. This just straight up implicates, yeah, they died. They just straight up died. I still need to finish like the other routes. It's just random great days. Not great days. Dude, what the fuck? Anyways, enough talking about that. Let's get going. Oh, I see so many girls here. Should I really be happy to be the only guy in the sea of girls, though? I mean, a lot of guys would be fucking ecstatic. Yeah, I've already been seasoned to that from you three. Wasn't really thanking you. How about no? Hey, don't go there. I'm not dressing up as a girl. EVER! Come on, I already have enough difficulties trying to live as Tobu Kaito. True to her words, Natsume doesn't seem to care about me. Her face is right against the menu as she frantically scans it over. I really have to worry for her and her supposed mission. Suguri calls the Grandmaster and quickly gives him our orders. Sorry you always have to do all our ordering for us. You just repeated yourself. The Grandmaster places our orders on the table without a word said. Oh, I can hardly believe my eyes. Bearing in mind that I'm not able to eat normal-sized cakes, he has prepared multiple specially made bite-sized sweets for me. Some are sweet, some are bitter, so I have a wide variety of flavors to sample. How does he have such a read on his customers' preferences? This dude's a psychic. That is when I realized something. Suguri is overjoyed, and Mei is looking at her, smiling. Does that mean what I think it means? Ah, I get it now. You arranged this for me, Suguri. Her eyes shut wide open. That's all the answer I need.
いやさ、公園に誘っちゃった手前もあるし、量が食べられないならこういうのはどうかなって思っただけで気に入らなかったかな。
No, I do. I think I'll be able to enjoy this place a lot more. Thanks.
そっか。よかった。すーちゃん嬉しそう。そりゃそうでしょ。同志が一挙に2人も増えたんだから。しかしカイトくんのこぼれに預かれないのはちょっぴり残念です。
Goddamn bottle cap fell under the table again. Got it. Throw it on the ground a bit so the fucking dust is gone. There we go. It's dust free now. Relatively. Natsume seems honestly upset over it.
まあね、カイトのは小さくて可愛いし、目移りしちゃうのもわかる気がする。
You could try one if you'd like. I stepped forward to one of them and offered to Suguri.
いいの？
You're the person I got. You're the reason I got them, so sure, why not?
そっか。じゃあお言葉に甘えて。
She opens her mouth and I put the cake in.
あーんをするなんて、お二人ともすっかり仲良しですね。あーん。
Mei and Natsume's Mei and Natsume eyes intently, petrifying Suguri. But what? That's not what we did!
そうだって。ただちょっと味見をさせてもらおうとしただけで。けど見た目や構図は間違いありませんでしたよね。
But, well, honestly, maybe it did look a little weird.
カイト、認めたら負けだよ。
What battle?
しかし、すぐりはあーんと言葉にしてなかったぞ。
あ、確かにそうでした。すると、あーん、不成立ですね。
Disappointment is written all over her face.
もうメイってば、誤解を招くようなこと言わないでよ。誤解？お二人は仲良くないのですか？いや、そういうわけじゃないけどさ。大切なお友達と交わす一種のお約束的な儀式だと思っていたんですが。
May's innocence has brought us yet another sticky situation.
そういや、メイに会わしてあげたことがあったっけ？
Suguri puts up a wry smile.
だとしたら、普段は岩清水とやっているのか？
Doing that with him would be an impossibility. No, it's simply not possible.
真似をするな。
だったら夏目にもあんしてあげなよ。
それで買収するつもりか？
Wanted Natsume? You wanted Natsume. Your body doesn't lie.
それなら全員で分けっこ。これなら文句ないでしょ？スーちゃん、それ明暗です。
Thus, for reasons unknown, it turned out that we would all be feeding one another.
やっぱいいよね。放課後にこうしてみんなで集まって美味しいもの食べたりしてさ。
Yeah, but let's not play the feeding game next time. That was way too embarrassing.
ごめんごめん。そうだよね。やっぱり友達じゃなくて好きな子にしてもらいたいもんだよね、あれは。
there's a bit of a bigger problem.
それともカイトは死体側？
I keep telling you, that's not the issue!
照れてる照れてる。今日も京都で楽しいお時間でした。
明日は何にしよう。
お、夏目がもう次回を気にしてるぞ。
But topic shifts to planning our next visit.
そうか。これを定例会にしちゃえばいいんだ。すーちゃん、ナイスアイデアです。ケーキを食べておしゃべりするための名付けて東村山会。
It's pretty simplistic name. Pretty simplistic for a name.
こういうのはね、シンプルなのが一番なの。
よし、乗った。
私もぜひ参加したいです。よしよし、順調にメンバーが増えてきたわけだけど、さて、カイト。
Oops. Can't possibly deny this decline in this situation. Suguri herself knows that. That's why she's looking at me with such a cheeky grin. I gotta admit, the Grand Master is a pretty cool dude.
まさか口説くつもりか。
No, no, no!
マスターはみんなのマスターです。独り占めはよくありません。
その通りだ。
Will you listen to me?
それじゃあ決まりだね。
One thing led to another, and now we're here. How was 4 members of the Going Home Club founded our own Higashimura Yamake fan club. After school. The founding of the Higashimura Yamake fan club just yesterday, the topic of going today had naturally arisen. We discussed it during the break periods earlier in the day. Everyone was all for it. May, Suguri, and Natsume too. But there was one problem.
ごめん、本当にごめん。これから家の手伝いをしなきゃいけないんだ。
That's right, I remember hearing that her parents run a trading company.
気にしないでください。
Yeah, it's not your fault. Just make sure to come with us next time.
もちろんだよ。もうトラブルがなければな。トラブルですか？うん、連邦で輸送トラブルみたい。一部幹線道路が使えなくなったとかで、その電話対応。
What's happening? Man, it sounds like bad news. Does that happen often?
お父さんは初めてのケースだって言ってた。あ、急がないと。それじゃあまたね。ごめんね。
He didn't. Actually, he didn't meet Kohaku this route. That was her name, right? Kohaku. I think it was the little sister girl. Anyways, one last apology. She dashes out of the classroom before we have the chance to reply.
今日はどうしましょうか。
While we're missing the founder, what do you think, Natsume?
すまん。私も今日は行けそうにない。
あ、そうなのですか。
すまない。この埋め合わせは必ず。
Don't think I'll ask her about it. I shouldn't pry into her affairs too much. Sure, have fun with whatever you're doing. And just go there tomorrow. Thus, Natsume also makes her departure. The only remaining members are Mei and myself.
では、今日は行くの諦めますか。
Looks like it. Since she has nothing else planned, we walk home together. That reminds me.
はい、何でしょう。
Was wanting to swing by the shopping district. Wanna tag along?
いいですよ。
She accepts so readily, it warms my heart.
カイトくん、何をお求めですか？
Just stuff to cook for dinner tonight. I have the rice at home already. Just need something to eat it with. To eat it. I just need something to eat with it. There we go.
なるほど。あ、
She clasps her hands together, coming to some realization. What is that? stand there surprised as she looks at me
ご
smilingly.
飯選ぶのちょっと待っててください。
Huh? She takes out her cell phone and calls someone. She puts it up to her ear and after a short while begins talking.
おじさまですか？今日はおじさまはお出かけはしますか？そうですか。よかった。それでですね、以前私が話したお友達のことなのですが、はい、そうです。カイトくんです。
Oh, my name popped up.
カイトくんをお夕飯にご招待してもよろしいでしょうか？はい。ちょっと聞いてみます。カイトくん。
Fuck! I thought it was over already! Oh, no, not really.
ないそうです。はい。すみません。またちょっと聞いてみます。カイトくん、今日の夜は空いてますか？
No. Since I already know what she wants to ask, I give her my answer. Hearing my response, her face lights up.
空いているそうです。はい。連れて行きます。
Looks like I'm being invited to dinner at her house. After that, she ends the call.
カイトくん、突然すみません。
Don't be, I'm glad to go.
よかったです。ダンディのおじさまが美味しいお夕飯を作ってくれます。
Are we finally going to see Uncle Dandy? I remember, he's the butler who always prepares our lunches. May seems to adore him quite a lot, calling him Dandy and Uncle. Apparently this middle-aged man enjoys it. Might be an interesting fellow to meet. I can't wait.
はい。楽しみにしてください。
By the way, where'd you get this idea?
おじさまが以前カイトくんを招待して一緒にディナーをと提案してくれたのです。
Interesting. Why did he want to? Or the more important question, what kind of things did May tell this man about me? Very curious to know, but I know I'd either get a complete non-answer or something I'd regret hearing.
おじさま、カイトくんと会うの楽しみにしてると思います。
Huh. I really want to know what she told him about me. Wow! Isn't this house a little big? We're standing before her house, which is almost big enough to be called an estate. Special District Morno technically is technically its own country, but for a country, its area is abysmally small. Its sovereignty doesn't stem from anything geographical or cultural, but rather political circumstances. For all of those reasons, the housing market in Morno is insanely high priced when compared to the Commonwealth and the UPJ. When land prices first rose, the rumor were that you could buy half a Japanese region for the same price as all of the land in the city-sized country of Morno. The price hike at that time was indeed unheard of, but to residents, it was proof of just how valuable the land of this area was. Which really makes me wonder how the hell May's family got their hands on this gigantic property. And the incredibly fancy European-style mansion. I have a question for you, Miss Yukishiro May. And intentionally slip into an oddly formal speech.
はい。何でしょうか？
How did you end up with this estate? It's so fancy, it seems like a historical landmark or something.
お父さんからは借家って聞いてます。
Well then! Wonder how high rent is for a place like this. Probably higher than the most expensive land in Morno.
旧江東邸って名前でした。
Ito family house, a villa built by Ito Ichi, a millionaire who was greatly involved in the creation of Special District Morno, has been designated an important historical site by the government of both Morno and the UPJ. Ito AG's contributions towards Morino to become a city of technological innovation that it is today, and his name is guaranteed to come up when talking about the town's history. It didn't show this one showing up. The Higashimura Yamaka fan club, a group of like-minded students, not in any extracurriculars, who gather, eat cake and chat. There's no actual direct relation with the sweets shop itself, and any time that the members met up for studying or any other reason came to be called a Higashimura Yamaka fan club activity. So it basically is a historical landmark.
早く入りましょう。おじさまが待ってます。
Follow me and enter the fancy estate.
ただいま帰りました。
The entrance area is so large it looks like the lobby of a hotel. The exterior was quite a sight to behold, and the interior doesn't disappoint either. What else do I know about this? Do I not know about this girl?
お嬢、帰ったか。
I hear a deep, clear voice coming from the hallway. Not long after, the person himself appears before us.
さて、お嬢が最近知り合ったという転入生はどういう人物？
Our eyes meet. I've now seen his face. I've now heard his voice. I've now seen how he presents himself. That concludes everything.
おじさま、お友達を連れてきました。
ああ、そうみたいだな。見てわかる。
以前からお話ししていた転入生の東部海斗くんです。
東部海斗くんか。
海斗くん、こちらはうちのお手伝いをしてくれている桐竹指導おじさまです。
So this is the uncle person she keeps talking about. Kiritake Shido.
うん。
Kiritake Shido, aka Mr. Dandy Uncle, stops and stares at my face. I stop myself as well. No words, nor any emotions. My eyes are fixated on the middle-aged man standing before me.
あれ？どうしたんですか？海斗くん？
No, it's nothing.
おじさま、突然友達を呼ぶことになってごめん。
どうということもない。電話で先に話していたからな。お友達の分の食事も用意している。お友達と聞いていたから腕を振るった。
ありがとうございます。
お嬢、夕食の前に着替えてくるといい。こちらのお客人はしばらく俺がもてなそう。
Fist fight with the butler! Can't help but fear for my safety hearing that word entertain. Actually, it seems less like he's out to get me and more that he hates my guts for some reason.
おじさま、よろしくお願いします。海斗くんもくつろいでくださいね。
I'll try what I can, but no guarantees. I smile at her, hoping I manage not to worry her. She walks up the stairs with light-paced steps towards her room, which I'm assuming is on the second floor. As she's gone, I'm left alone with the uncle himself, Kiritake Shido.
お嬢は言ったぜ。何か喋れよ。
So where do I start? Better get the important things out of the way first. Not sure what to think of this nickname you're making her call you, my friend.
森野に来て早速うちのお嬢に手を出すとは。お前も
They know each other. They know each other. My question goes completely ignored. Tensions are very noticeably high. The man standing in front of me wears his hostility on his sleeve. He seems ready to strike at any moment. I'm only barely able to keep my cool in the face of that brazen hostility, which is quite the feat in its own right, considering this man's true identity. Answer me one thing.
なんだ?
I read in a report that you were hired by a building administration company. Is that correct?
ただし、ここが派遣先だ。
Okay then, I suppose I'll consider it unnecessary to follow military protocol.
構わん。これはあくまで私的な再会だ。
Kiritaka Shido pulls a gun out of his inner pocket and points it at me. A split second, I respond in kind. I was able to pull that off due to the forewarning I received from his hostile attitude. But in truth, the man I'm up against could easily have me dead before I could even move my hand if he so wanted. I think I deserved quite the praise just for being able to manage that.
銃を構えた直後に気を抜くな。で、他に質問は？
What are you doing here?
仕事だ。この家の執事をしている。
Like, I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh, so basically the granddad version of a maid, I see.
それもいいな。今度、お嬢に言わせてみよう。
Make her call it that? Well, pretty cocky for a mere servant, aren't you? Meant that as an insult, but he took it in stride.
俺からの質問だ。お嬢をたぶらかしているのか？
No.
お嬢に手を出そうとしているのか？
I would never.
随分と親しくなってるじゃないか。いつから知り合った？
My first day at school.
嘘だな。
Oh? What makes you say that?
お前の視線は昨日今日会っただけの男が向ける視線じゃない。つまり最も厄介なタイプだ。
Come again?
お嬢の優しさはお前のようなダメ人間にも注がれる可能性がある。
Could be right.
今のうちに排除、いや駆除しておくか。
You wouldn't do that. Try anything and May would notice.
口だけは達者になりやがったな。お嬢に指一本触れてみろ。一族老頭皆殺しだ。
Oh, my family? That would mean killing my father. Are you sure you want to do that?
本当に言うようになったな。上等だ。表に出ろ。
Really ought to leave this place. What the hell are you thinking, pulling out a weapon while in civil duty? The tension in the air is thick enough to cut. I'm afraid that his hostility has transformed into full-blown bloodlust now. Is he really going to go forward with this? Right when I think that, I hear May coming down the stairs.
お待たせしました。あれ？どうかしました？そこにいたんですか？
Like, I just imagine, like, like, the butler being the experienced dude he is, managed to put his gun away, and the guy who's just in panic managed only to hide it behind his back. Shit! A bird! What? So what was that behind your back? Nothing! Why is there a bump on your jacket all of a sudden? It's nothing. Are you sure it's nothing?
お嬢を待ってたんだ。そうだろ、カイト。
It is, Uncle.
思った通りでした。
何が？
Do explain?
おじさまとカイトくん、気が合うと思ってました。連れてきてよかったです。
On her carefree remark, I noticed my friend's hostility begin to dissipate.
お嬢の目は節穴だ。もう少し男を見る目を身につけねばな。
はい、ご指導ください、おじさま。
It's the first time I've ever seen such a relaxed expression on that man's face. As for the true identity of Kiritaka Shindo, the man who is May's butler, he is my father. Oh! That's what he meant by, yeah, but you would have to kill my father. Are you sure you can do that if you want to kill my family? Like, he didn't think, like, now he looks like a fucking idiot! Because he did not think through what he said when he uttered those words! Like, do anything to me and I'll kill your family. Yeah, but you're my only family though! Oh shit! Because now he went from this apparently really dangerous man to just a fucking idiot. Adoptive, that is. We share no blood relation. Once upon a time was the man holding the title at the head of the security department in the United Provinces of Japan's intelligence branch. One of the men who founded the security department's elite unit, as well as its first commander. He incorporated his own military perspective into the unit, and played an integral part in building the foundations of the nation's intelligence and counter-terrorism activities. Two areas where international importance grows with every year. The list of his accomplishments is so extensive that you might even call him the single man responsible for the UPJ's espionage system being what it is today. Countless cases were either directly solved by him or indirectly in some way. Not only did he influence the foreign policy of his own country, but even other countries. There was even once a rumor that Morino's current world-class security system was put into place solely because of him. They say that during his term, he worked so hard and zealously that he even cut down on his sleeping hours. His skill and influence, coupled with his looks and personality, are what earned him the title of king within the security department. At the height of his career, he took in an orphan boy. That boy was me. During my time as his son, I quickly grew to learn that this man placed no value in having a normal family life. Immediately when I think of something to demonstrate that, I remember how shortly after taking me in, he told me that he would train me to be a soldier. Sorry. What he valued was teaching me to be a man that could survive on his own. During my time in basic training, he even instructed me to act as though I were a commanding officer. That was also when I made a certain change, an act of defiance, you might call it. I stopped referring to him with words as of endearment such as dad or father. He became the old man. May is back in her room now, meaning me and the old man are now alone.
ペイジ、何かあったのか?
Paige, it's been so long since I last heard that name out of his mouth. I feel an odd sense of nostalgia hearing that nickname once more. The rumor always was that he was the one who gave me that nickname. Could very well be true. What do you mean?
いや、お前なら何かあれば言うな。いらぬ心配だった。
So I don't think you ever told me. Why are we here of all places? Went into exile or something?
バカ言うな。お嬢の父親に引退後の仕事を紹介してもらったんだよ。
Huh. Not only does he have the money to rent this mansion, but he also somehow can hire an ex-head of a government agency to be her butler. What kind of man is May's father, really?
楽な仕事だ。
Smiles pleased. I can even recall the last time I'd seen such a carefree face on that carefree smile on a... I can't even recall the last time I had seen such a carefree smile on that man's face. Perfect for you, eh? You can spend your golden years relaxing.
ここからが本番だ。俺の人生のな。
Still on active duty, huh? That's just like you. He smiles for a brief second. That smile quickly turns to a frown.
東部海斗か。
That's right. That's the name I assumed. I'm allowed to carry this name only while I'm on this mission. More accurately, though, I don't carry the name. I become Tobu Kaito.
いい名前だ。俺もカイトと呼ぶことにしよう。
I sure hope you will. You'd jeopardize my mission using anything otherwise. On that note, May returns.
ごめんなさい。お待たせしました。
Thanks for inviting me here today, May.
どういたしまして。お食事のお礼は、おじさまに言ってあげてください。
I don't think I managed to keep my face from forming a noticeable frown. Thank you for preparing dinner, Mr. Kiritake.
うまかったか？
Yes, I would have loved to eat food this wonderful as a kid.
世辞がうまいな。お嬢、こいつは器量よしになるぞ。今のうちに唾つけとけ。
Like,
用人になる。
I like the low-key shade he threw, like, yeah, what's fit to liking? Yeah, well, I sure would have loved to eat that kind of food as a kid, you know. I sure wish a person like you was my father, you know. Just a real low-key shade here. Thank you for the compliment, sir.
せいぜいこき使ってやるから、気が向いたら弟子になる。
Appreciate the officer, but I must respectfully decline. He lifts his arm and we share a handshake. His grip is so strong it's so strong! His grip is so strong! His grip is so strong, as strong as a pincer. It takes everything I have to just keep from letting go. Well, I'll be on my way now. Thank you and goodbye.
カイトくん、そこまで送ります。
Oh, thank you. Following day after school.
残念ですが、本日の東村山会は中止ということで。
ああ。
Hey, chin up. We can go another day.
リーダーを差し置いて行くわけにもいきませんからね。
A second. Boom. It just so happened that Suguri was called on urgent notice to stand in for some people on the handball team. Hence, we're postponing our trip to the Higashimura market today.
というわけで、なっちゃん、行きましょうか。
ああ、すまない。よろしく頼む。
Oh, where are you two off to?
それは、乙女の秘密です。
Is it?
内緒の花園です。
私の下着を買いに付き合ってもらうだけだ。
God dang it, Lindo.
なっちゃん、そんなにはっきり言わなくても。
まずいことか？
カイトくんも男の子ですから。
I'm sure Iwashimizu would ask to come with you, but I'm not that dumb. Have fun.
消耗品を新調するだけだ。別段騒ぐことでもないだろう？
Natsume being Natsume doesn't seem to get the problem. And I can already imagine how bright-faced her face will be when she's in front of the store.
では、行ってきます。
Yep, have fun shopping. I'll wander around a bit and head home myself.
妙な真似をするんじゃないぞ。
Huh. Does following you fall under that?
却下だ。
お二人とも仲良しですね。
I think you may want to get your eyes checked. Now then! Surprisingly annoying that my plans for the day just fell flat like that. What would Tobukai to do in this situation, I wonder? That thought has been occupying my mind the entirety of the day. Still though, I have to avoid doing anything that would draw attention.
あら、トブくん。こんにちは。
Good day, Sister Therese.
そういえば部活は決めた？
No, I decided against it. I feel like I need to use my free time to study.
そう、いい心がけね。授業の方はもう追いついたかしら。
Well, panicking, I stutter a bit. When it comes to physical performance, I have no problems thanks to my military training, but I have room for improvements with regards to my academics. My classes at Tenchido are so high level and rigorous that many consider it the classes at Tenchido are so high level and rigorous that many consider it one of the most elite schools across Japan. I wanted to avoid giving her reason for concern, but I've made the situation hopelessly worse. This Tobukata person is a notoriously bad actor.
いくら帰宅部だからって、道草ばかりしているなんてことは。
I am studying every day.
そう。じゃあ次の試験を楽しみにしているわ。
Well, damn! Not only did she hit the nail on the head, she even reprimanded me for it.
誰でも転入し始めは大変なものよ。せっかく素敵なお友達がいるんだから、最初くらい頼ってみたらどう？
Should I?
早乙女さんなら、喜んで教えてくれそうだけど。
Suguri, huh? Definitely see why she would say that. Wait a second.
あの子も学院の成績はいいのよ。運動だけじゃなくて。
Shit. I just put my headphone on my lap to readjust my glasses, and suddenly it almost flew off my lap. Stay there. There we go. Huh. Can't say I'm surprised. She just has that feeling of someone who's good at everything. Since she's earned the respect of both all her teachers and the cafeteria staff, I can only do the same. Yet despite her abilities, she's not stuck up and serious. She's casual and friendly. That's why I think a lot of people like her.
まあもちろん、私に聞くという選択肢があるのもお忘れなく。
Thank you, sister. I'll be sure to take you up on that if the need ever arises.
日頃から予習復習していれば、いざという時は来ないものよ。
I'll keep that in mind. I almost feel like I'm getting another scolding from my old man. We'll say though, it isn't necessarily a bad thing that I caught her attention. I'd rather be for these reasons than for doing something wrong. Studying like a good student might not be a bad idea, at least on days we aren't hanging out at the cafe. Okay, I'll be going back to the classroom now. Goodbye, sister.
教材を置いたままにするのは感心しないわね。
I shouldn't have called that to her attention. Man, the school really is dead silent at these times. I look through the window in the hallway and see numerous different sports teams practicing outside. Imagine everyone who's in a club has already gone to their club room by now. There aren't many people left chatting in the classrooms. I should hurry on home and do some studying. I freeze immediately upon walking in. The classroom, which should be empty at this time, is Suguri. She's standing there half naked. Feelings of guilt well up in me almost instantaneously, but she's just so attractive I can't look away. I only ever see her in her school uniform, so I never realized how great her body is. But now that I'm seeing it on full display, I'm absolutely mesmerized. And seeing the underwear covering her body only serves to make my nervousness worse. I'm reminded of the fact that Mei and Suguri went shopping for some today. Suguri, why are you?
どうしてって誰もいないと思ったから。
We're both desperately trying to remain composure, but that's an impossible task given the situation. Awkwardness fills the room. But almost immediately, a loud shout breaks the tension.
いつまで見てんのよ。
Sorry! I quickly put my hands over my eyes.
そうじゃないでしょうが。
Wait, I was just Grandma, some stuff I forgot. I didn't mean to peep on you, I swear.
そんなことは聞いてない。さっさと出てけ。
Right! I should have done that to begin with.
そうかじゃない。こんなスケベか。
An intense slap makes impact with my face, and dare I say, a full-blown palm strike. Since I was still in a state of panic, I wasn't able to properly guard, and thus received the brunt of the force and lose consciousness. For some reason, this feels strangely nostalgic, even though I know it's my first time being attacked like this. Passed out.
ごめん。まさかこんなになるとは思ってなくて、
Oh no, it was more my fault. I mean, I straight up walked in on you change.
ストップ。そのことはもう忘れる。
Forgetting something like that is a tall order. Simply seeing her in her school uniform here, now, right here and now, is enough to make that image resurface.
ちょっと何思い出してんのよ。
I'm not. I promise I'm not thinking what you think I am. It's almost embarrassing how bad I am at this. I can't fool her.
両成敗にしようと思ったけど、やっぱやめた。
Sorry, it wasn't entirely my fault, really.
本当に分かってる？悪いのは覗いたことじゃなくて、覗いたことをまた意識してることなんだけど。
Well, I can't help that. I mean, would you rather me just not feel anything after seeing you? Isn't that a little rude?
確かにそうかも。
Yeah, get psychologied!
ってそういうことじゃない。開き直りなドスケベが。
Mine is still in a state of disarray, and I'm not used to this. It's hard to believe that my mental state was upset this much just from seeing a girl in her underwear. I'm afraid to say anything at this point because I know I'll only be fanning the flames.
絶対許せない。
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why didn't I buy you a cake at the Ikashimura Yamaka as an apology? I'm aware of how underhanded that is of me. But first, let's see how she reacts.
本当？
Yeah, of course!
言ったね。後悔しないね。
A man never goes back on his word!
その息やよーし。じゃあ早速行こっか。
Wait, you wanna go now?
善は急げ。本日のテイストは今日だけしか味わうことができないんだからね。
Weren't you helping the handball team, though?
今日はなしになったの。
Grabs my hand and dashes off. This is the hand that knocked me out, but it feels soft and dainty now that I'm holding it.
メニューの端から端まで頼んでやろうか。
If you can finish it.
それを言われると厳しいかも。
The Higashimura Yamake fan club is in session, even if it is just the two of us. Normally we would have May with us as well, and Natsume too. So all that considered, this is probably the first time we've ever been alone. While I'm already prepared for my walls to take hits, so just order whatever you want.
そう？悪いね。
You say you're sorry, but I don't see a hint of remorse on your face.
よくお分かりで。すみません。
She energetically raises her hand with a mischievous smile on her face.
読んどいてなんだけど、カイトはどうする？
I think I'll pass. I'm already gonna be spending a lot.
しょうがないな。だったら私のを分けてあげる。
I'm the one paying! Recently I found it hard to keep my composure whenever I'm around Suguri. I rarely quip this loudly around anyone not named Iwashimizu.
どれもこれも目移りしちゃうな。
The person sitting across from me is completely unfazed. He's just as bright and chipper as can be. As long as she's having fun. It's all that matters.
それじゃあ、ショートケーキに洋梨のタルト、クリームブリュレに抹茶シフォン。
Wow, 4 right off the bat.
それと、
You're ordering more?!
心配しないで。絶対に残したりしないから。
Have some mercy on my wallet, please.
ねえ、カイトは初めから甘いもの苦手なの？
Why do you ask?
いやさ、なんかトラウマになるほど甘いものを食べさせられたという経験があるとか。
I'll not just say that looking at all the cake you have right here is enough to give me heartburn.
だとすると、ちっちゃな頃からブラックのコーヒーを飲んでたんだ。可愛くないの。
Are you even listening? To answer your question, I wouldn't know because I have no memories from when I was little.
あ、そっか。そうだったね。ごめん。
No worries, it's not your fault.
まあ、そっか。優しいね、カイトは。メイの言う通りだ。
She picks picks up a bite of cake with her fork and puts it in her mouth.
けど、森野に来る前のことくらいは覚えてるんでしょ？
Yeah, naturally. All I'll say is that it wasn't the kind of life where I could eat cake when I wanted.
それだけ聞くと物騒だね、連邦ってとこは。
That was partly where I was at. My life was a bit special, you see.
特別？気になるね。ぜひ聞きたい。
We were worked like dogs.
なんと
So one day my classmates and I went picnicking together.
それのどこが厳しいの？楽しそうじゃない。
In addition to our belongings, we also carried sandbags weighing 25 kilograms.
土の袋って洪水とかに使うあれ？
That was. We trekked across 3 mountains with those bad boys.
それ本当にピクニックなの？
Well, yeah. We walked together singing merrily all the way. Marching would be the more correct word.
お菓子とか持ってっていいの？その様子だと300円にバナナを含めちゃうくらい厳しそう。
Nope, we didn't have anything like that. When we were hungry, we just ate whatever we could find at the time.
現地調達とはまたワイルドな。
Dang, that's crazy! I don't think I've revealed anything I shouldn't have.
なるほどね。それをピクニックって言うんだから、連邦の人が運動神経いいのもうなずける。
Well, not everyone there is as athletic as me. Her avid curiosity seems to have caused me to say a few too many things. It's weird how she could do that. I feel like whenever I'm around her, I unknowingly drop my Tobukite face and act myself. That's your turn, Suguri. What was your life like before I came?
私いつも通りじゃないかな。
Oh, really? I wasn't expecting you to be a leader of some gang, or I was expecting you to be a leader of some gang or something.
班長っていつの時代よ。私はいつでもつつましく生きることをモットーに。
Miss Humble who knocked my lights out.
もうそれはいい子なし。ほら一口分けてあげるから。
Okay, I know, so stop trying to feed me.
私はね、まあ部活動とか頑張ってたかな。
Oh, you mean handball?
そう。結構頑張っててね。当時全国大会にまで行ったんだよ。
Wow, that's impressive. So you played against schools from the UPJ and Commonwealth too? That's cool.
そうそう。けどね、連邦のチーム相手に負けちゃってさ。
Oh, were they that good?
けどさっきのカイトの話を聞いたら強いのも納得しちゃった。だってあれをピクニックで済ましちゃうんだもの。恐るべし連邦。夏目も運動神経抜群だったりするんだよきっと。
Now she's from the Commonwealth like me, but it doesn't work like that.
いや間違いなくすごいね。オーラでわかる。
I'm really afraid she's now harboring some weird misconception about the Commonwealth because of me. But if you were that good, why'd you quit?
あの時は熱血って感じで楽しんでたけど、今は今で楽しいから。
Mosquito just flew by my face. And I lost sight of it. Not happy about that. I am not happy about that at all. Oh?
やっぱり大きくなってできることもたくさん増えてきたわけだし。
Yes, that is true.
カイトはどう？楽しい？
Of course, I'm having a blast.
よかった。
Fun just hanging out with you like this. Cheeks flush a light pink as she stuffs her straw in her mouth, only realizing the implication of that after the fact. Oh, that was certainly an embarrassing thing to say.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。
She keeps sipping loudly out of her now empty glass. You want a refill? Your glass is empty there.
そうだね。じゃあここからは別会計ということで。
That's fine. I don't mind. At this point, I might as well.
よ、男前だね。けどここからは私が仕切らせてもらうよ。
She pays for my last drink.
ごちそうさまでした。
Man, we sure stayed there a while.
楽しい時間はサクサクと過ぎるもんだね。
You sure you don't want me to walk you home?
ありがとう。ここまで来たらすぐ近くだし。
Okay. Alright, would you mind keeping today a secret from the others?
ああ、そうだね。抜け駆けしちゃったようなもんだし。
They'd probably get mad and ask why we didn't invite them.
確かに。
So yeah, if you could keep this a secret, that'd be great.
二人だけね。わかった。
She flies with joy, beaming.
ああ、これは帰ってから少し体動かさないとだ。
Why, you're the one that said you could eat all that cake.
今日は本当にありがとう。
Any day.
今度ご馳走してくれたお礼をしなくっちゃね。
Oh, don't worry about that. This was my way of apologizing to you.
だったらこんな時間まで付き合ってくれたお礼。
I just can't win against you, Suguri. Keep telling you it's fine, but I know you won't listen.
だってカイトにはカイトの予定があったんでしょ。
Yeah, I guess. Suddenly I remember what I was told myself I'd do today. What I told myself I had to do today. Also, that Sister Therese told me that I should ask my friends for help. I think depending on someone else for a little help will impact my mission anyway. Whoever this stupid character was, he couldn't have been a perfect human being. If you want to repay me, would you help me study sometime? To be honest, I'm having a bit of trouble keeping up with my classes.
へえ、意外。カイトにも苦手なことがあったんだ。
Oh, I have plenty, but anyways, Sister Therese told me you get pretty good grades.
そんな言うほどじゃないって。シスターってばもう。
You don't have to if you don't want to. I know nobody else likes studying. It's boring.
全然嫌じゃない。そういうことならお安いご用だよ。
Really?
もちろん。
Thanks, Suguri. You're the best.
頼まれた。
Might be in deeper trouble than I expected. My head hangs low after I take a look at my score on the quiz we received back.
どうしたブラザー。テストの結果が芳しくなかったのか。
Yeah.
どれどれ。ほう、60点か。落ち込むほどでもないだろう。
It's skirting right on the line, man. One slight screw up, and I'm doomed.
なーに、所詮は小手調べ。補習があるわけじゃない。本番で巻き返せば何の問題もないさ。
What did you get, by the way?
61点だ。
How did you even get 1 point higher than me? This was a multiple choice quiz. There weren't nearly enough questions for that to be possible.
転入生でもないのにその点数はどうかと思うけど。
俺は頭部を孤立させないようその答案に習っただけだ。
So you cheated, is what you're saying.
点数は俺が勝ってるけどね。
What's stupidity? I'm starting to get irritated now.
今度は負けないようにしなくっちゃね。
Oh, I will. Gives a wink, to which I nod accordingly.
だが俺は常に頭部の先を行く。
What if I get a perfect score?
一周回って0点取るとか。
その手があったか。
Help me out, Suguri. You, I have to beat this sucker now, no matter what.
オッケー、任せといて。
なんだなんだ。二人で俺を貶めようったってそうはいかんぞ。
違うわよ。今日はこれからカイトのお勉強会。
Want to join us?
俺はやめておこう。ライバルに塩を送るわけにもいかないからな。
Jeez, just be honest and say you don't want to study.
待てよ。ということはユキシロも一緒にか。
残念。メイにはもう先約がいてね。
Who's she helping? I look over to where May is and see Natsume with a tense frown on her face. How'd it go, Natsume?
59点。
What the hell is with these 1 point differences?
カイ イト君に負けたことが相当ショックだったみたいで。
わかるぞリンド。
私より点数の高いやつと一緒にするな。
Oh, Yoshimizu, such a fool. Why does he willingly dig his own grave time and time again?
というわけで、メイは夏目の先生をすることになってるの。
残念だったな。女教師ダブル盛りができなくて。
Please don't phrase it like that.
まあ、メイの方が点数いいからね。教わるなら私よりメイの方がいいかもだけど。
Hey, don't put yourself down. I trust you. That's why I asked you in the first place. We'll beat Iwashimizu together.
そう？これはなかなかプレッシャーだ。頑張るぞ。
You managed to fire her up. You also managed to fluster her a bit. Alright, what score did you get, May?
それは内緒です。100点満点。なっちゃん。
Finally a number that makes sense!
はい？
Like, what? What's she talking about? May and Natsume then head off to the library together. Which means also vanished, so Suguri and I are now the only two left in the classroom. We move our desks together and take out our study materials.
よし、じゃあ始めよっか。
Yes, whenever you are, teach.
どうしたの？そんなかしこまっちゃって。
Well, you're pretty much my teacher right now.
そっかそっか。関心だね、トーブくん。
She makes a smug face and pretends to adjust the pair of non-existent glasses she's wearing. During normal class periods, our desks have a considerable amount of distance between them. But now, we're right up next to each other, so she can properly teach me. Because of that, I'm finding myself feeling weirdly restless.
どうしたの？
So close that even a slight movement of her arms cause me to brush up against her. If I look over, her face will be inches away. But she herself doesn't seem to be aware of it, or maybe simply not concerned about it. Alright, let's start with math.
合点だ。
Anyway, I can't let her notice that I'm distracted. I quickly open my textbooks and notebook, so we can begin the tutoring session! Once we actually go into the thick of it, I imagine I'll be feeling a different kind of tension, which will take my thoughts off of this. What are those? That's enough wacky symbols already, and now we have this epsilon and delta stuff. Just why?
まあ数学のお約束みたいなもんだからね。わからないときはそういうもんだって割り切らないと。
Delta something was like the change in something in physics, I think, if I remember correctly. Anyways, you understand them?
公式に当てはめるのは得意なんだけど、それ以上になってくるとちょっと厳しいかな。
Even if even you struggle with this, then how am I supposed to manage?
まあ実際にテストじゃそこまでの内容は出ないよ。
Oh, really?
だから私もそれなりで。けど全国区の模擬試験とかじゃ容赦ないからさ。
Huh? What's that?
あれ？連邦も含まれてるはずなんだけど、受けたことない？
I mean, my previous school wasn't super into academics like this place is.
もしかしてスポーツ特待生？
Heck no. I never give a scholarship to a guy that transfers schools as much as me.
確かにそうだね。
Suddenly her aunt stopped.
ってことはさ、またどこか転校しちゃうってこともあるの？
It's a possibility. I do intend to stay here until I graduate. The mission is the reason that I'm here right now, so once that is over, I'll leave. Discontinue my life as Tobukata and go back to being page. I always knew it would happen, but for some reason, the topic got me talking in a heavy tone.
そっか。まだ勉強中だ。 雑談は後でゆっくりね。
The way she said that almost makes it seem like she's trying to distract herself from something.
あ、そこ重要。
She abruptly leans forward and marks the section with her pen. As a result, I can tangibly feel her soft body pressing up against me. It was entirely unexpected. 10 times as restless now! My heart feels like it might jump out of my chest!
ここを覚えておくと後々楽になるからさ。忘れないように花丸つけとく。
Get hold of yourself, Kaido. You're supposed to be studying right now! Now isn't the time to let my concentration waver. But the more I listen to her voice, the more I realize how much of a natural she is at this.
潜水の体積を求めるのとかさ、見た目で積分してるなってイメージがあるでしょ。
Oh, that's why there's 1/3 in it. She uses simple yet vivid explanations for everything. I'm even able to notice myself how quickly I'm understanding this material. And you're good at this. Do you want to be a teacher when you grow up or something?
そんなんじゃないよ。数学は仕事柄力を入れちゃってるだけだし。
Alright, you're in the going home club so you can help with your family's business.
うち物流サービスとかやってるんだ。
Yeah, I think you told me they run a trade firm.
そうそう。経理のお手伝いとかたまにやってるんだよ。
Dang, that's a pretty big responsibility.
まあそれはただ単に電卓打ってるだけだけどね。
What other kind of stuff do you do for them?
そうだね。荷物運びとか。
Must be rough for a girl doing all that heavy lifting, huh?
一応女の子扱いしてくれるんだ。
Well, sure I am. My thoughts wandered back to earlier when her body was pressed up against me.
けど三国をまたいで運ばれるものだからさ、梱包されてないもので結構面白いものがあったりするんだよ。
Oh, so you're also transporting goods from UPJ at the Commonwealth. That's cool.
うん、そう。外国から運ばれるのって森野じゃ見たことないものばっかりだからさ。
Yeah, the Commonwealth has some cool things. What are they called? Ekgochi?
そうそう、それそれ。あれ流行ってたみたいね。
In order to adequately play my role as to already inform myself on what things are and were popular in the Commonwealth. During my research, I stumbled upon something called, I'm just gonna fucking call it Tamagotchi because that's what it is, which used to be incredibly popular years back. It was a novel household appliance that would boil an egg, similar to a toast. For a period, it was so popular that just about every household had one.
ゆで卵なんて茹でればいいだけなのになんで流行ったんだろうね。
Yeah, no clue. Can't possibly answer those questions with the sort of superficial knowledge I have.
そっか。カイトって流行とか興味なさそうだよね。
All of a sudden, the smile on her face fades.
最近連邦から送られてくる荷物が減ってきちゃってさ、いまいち盛り上がらないんだよね。
Really?
不景気なのかな。
Well, the economy in the Commonwealth was never known to be that great, compared to Morino's at least.
そうなんだ。っていけない。また脱線しちゃったよ。
Oh no, this is pretty educational stuff too.
こんなことを勉強しても成績は上がらないぞ。
She gives me a cheeky grin.
ほら、あともう少しだから頑張ろう。
Alright.
よーし、今日はこんなもんかな。
Phew, my head feels like it's on fire.
このくらいでへこたれてたら卒業まで身が持たないぞ。
Almost don't want to graduate now.
うん、わかる。できればずっとこの生活を続けていきたいよね。
Yep, I was more talked about studying.
わかってるけどそうじゃなくて、このままでね、本当にいられたらいいんだけど。
Yeah? Can't bring yourself to elaborate on just what she doesn't want to change. Thank you very much for your help today, Suguri. Instead, I thank her politely.
そんな、別にお礼なんかいいって。
I think I'll be able to make Iwashimizu eat his words thanks to you.
自信たっぷりだね。
I really had a lot of fun. Crazy considering we were studying.
私もしょっちゅう脱線してたからかな。
Would you, be willing to help me again sometime?
もちろん。けど、この飲み込みの速さは、あっという間に抜かれそうな勢いだな。
Oh please, that'll never happen.
私もおちおちしてられないな。次は私も勉強しよう。
Yeah, let's crush these tests.
よーし、今度はみんなも一緒だね。
It's the everyday life that she wants to go on forever. And I won't let anything disrupt it, at least not while my mission is still in progress.
あ、そうだ。カイト、今度の23日、夜なんだけど、空いてる？
Yeah, probably.
多分とか思うじゃなくて、しっかり開けときなさい。
What's happening on the 23rd? Wait, is this?
その日、メイのお誕生会をやることになってるんだけど、もちろん来るでしょ？
It's gotta be the 23rd of May? That was bad. By the way, that is also my birthday. Just a bit of random private trivia, I guess. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip after this line. Oh, I remember her telling me her birthday was on the 23rd.
そうそう。
Sure, you can count on me being there.
そうじゃなければ断ってたの？
Depends on what it would have been.
例えば私とデートするとか。
What?
夜からデートなんて普通しないよ。カイトってば変な勘違いしちゃって。
Of course not!
じゃあなんだと思ったの？まさかの続きは？
Oh, I'm not telling you that!
言えないことなんだ。
It doesn't matter! We were talking about May's birthday!
ごめんごめん。カイトが照れるもんだからついつい。じゃあその日よろしくね。忘れないでよ。
Oh, I won't. So, anyways, date at noon would be fine by me. Would be fine by you. So, anyways, date at noon would be fine by you, Suguri?
カイト、それって。
I was just joking. Getting a little payback for earlier.
もう。
Write it off as a joke, so she doesn't end up taking me seriously. Can't deny that a date with Suguri sounds nice. Just fucking go on a date with her, you little fucking bastard! It's finally the day of 23rd. After school had out, we walked together until we reached the bridge connecting the mainland to the island, where we split up. But now, walking home with my friends has already been etched into my daily routine. We usually split up further out, but today everyone had things to take care of. When I walked back to the dorm, I bought a bouquet from a flower shop I spotted. I had them attach a card with it, along with one other certain something. Once I arrived back at the dorm with the bouquet, I garnered curious glances from everyone I passed by. Admittedly, it was a bit embarrassing. Got my daily training underway, along with my periodic status report. I've now changed clothes, and I'm ready to head out. We've agreed to meet up in front of my dorm.
あ、出てきた出てきた。遅いぞ。
That is quite the nice outfit. What? I'm 1 minute early.
お前の部屋の前だぞ。お前が一番でなくてどうする？
He was the first to arrive. He was here way before all of you arrived. Well, sorry.
一番は俺だった。ちなみに5分前、お前んちにピンポンダッシュをかましてやったのも俺だ。
Stop that. It'll bother everyone. These three who I walked home with today split up earlier and agreed to meet back up here later in the evening. All of my good friends from class are here, aside from May. In exchange for her absence, the Higashimori Yamake fan club has Iwashimizu joining us. Everyone ready?
行きますか。メイの家。
Today is her birthday. All of us were invited to the party she's holding today at her house.
カイト、先頭歩いているけど、道わかるの？
Oh, he's gonna tell her that he knows and she's gonna get jealous. Yeah, I know where it is.
メイの家知ってるの？
She invited me over once.
いつの間に？ということは桐竹さんとも会った？
Sure did.
あの人怒ってたでしょう。メイの父親代わりを自負してたから、男を連れてきたら怒ると思うんだ。
So, his dad calls her... his dad calls himself her second daughter. That is ever so slightly implied incest. And I don't like that. I mean, it's not actual incest, like... It's just... The game probably didn't think about that. To be fucking honest. I'm just going there for a joke. A joke that I regret already. Anyways. Yeah, he pointed a gun at me.
そこまで？殺されなくてよかったね。
I know. Luckily, she only regarded it as a joke. It was right of me to use a casual tone when saying that. I've been wondering, Natsume, what's that you have with you?
メイへの誕生日プレゼントだ。カイトも持ってるじゃないか。
Oh yeah, you're right about that. He's been pulling along a cardboard box on rollers, and I haven't the slightest idea what in hell is inside it. I just hope it's something actually fitting for a present. A glance at the tracks the wheels leave on the ground tells me that whatever inside is too heavy, so it likely isn't military equipment.
だいたい花束とかオーソドックスすぎるんだよ。
What's wrong with it? I'm sure she likes flowers.
いいところ目をつけたね。それは合ってるよ。
Oh, I have her best friend's guarantee.
でも、ちょっとキザじゃない？
だな。似合わない。
一人だけカッコつけすぎだ。
Her critiques rain down upon me like hail. Well, if my present is so bad, then what did you guys get her?
秘密。
プレゼントは最初に本人に見てもらいたいだろ。
まあ、見てのお楽しみだ。
I just stare them all down, half in frustration. But it has no effect. All I've done is paint myself as the fool.
これが雪城の家か？
でかいな。
Suguri smirks, seeing their reactions. I probably have a similar smirk on my face.
お嬢様って話は聞いてたが、まさかこれほどとは。
Apparently they're renting it.
こんな借家があるのか？
I was surprised when I first heard it too, but I suppose so.
私なんて初めて来た時はびっくりして何も話せなくなっちゃったわよ。
You? Not talking? That's surprising!
うるさい。大体どんな見かけと思ってるのよ。
There seem to be many people gathered inside the mansion already. I can faintly hear voices. Looks like she invited some other people.
だね。なんだか緊張する。
そうだな。
Hearing them both admit to that, one after the other, has me feeling their nervousness too.
ひょっとしたら、ひょっとするぞ、これは。
What are you on about?
隠れ巨乳と対をなす胸元がこうクワッと開いたあらわ巨乳になっているドレス姿の貴婦人たちが来ているのでは？
You've lost me, pal. Not only in regards to these elegant ladies he speaks of, but also the part about this scene big titty.
そうか。このお屋敷ならあり得るか。
そういう雰囲気だろう。きっと雪城も白雪のような。
Her uncle just came in and kicked him, didn't he?
それ以上言うな。
No, Satome did.
何しやがる。
メイの性格的にありえないから。
Agreed. May is a very modest person, so it's hard to imagine her wearing any overly revealing clothing. Though she might not be that way at home. Imagine in itself, for what it's worth, is already in stark contrast with our image of her.
よし、ならば俺はあらわ巨乳に1票だ。
Leaves us with those inane words and makes for the doorway at breakneck speed. I'm a little envious of how carefree that guy can be at times. Wait, now that I think about it, don't I often find myself feeling jealous of him? Yeah, that can't be. I'm just imagining it.
岩清水くん、来てくれてありがとう。
I was busy greeting Iwashimizu, who entered the mansion first.
こんばんは。カイトくん、来てくれたのですね。私たちもいるよ。お待ちしていました。
The girls start chatting while poor Yoshimizu can only stand there, looking at Mei with disappointment in his eyes. You bet wrong, my friend.
うるさい、うるさい。
He's more depressed than anyone that Mei isn't wearing some formal dress. The only reason he feels so betrayed is because of his perverted mind. Just ignore him. But anyways, Mei, happy birthday. Present her my bouquet.
ありがとうございます。
She accepts it with a bright smile.
メイ、誕生日おめでとう。
おめでとう、メイ。
ありがとうございます。スーちゃん、なっちゃん。
ゆきしろ、誕生日おめでとう。
ありがとう、岩清水くん。
今日は呼んでくれてサンキュー。
いいえ、私もびっくりしました。
だな、俺もびっくりしたよ。
何の話？
ゆきしろ、これは俺たちの秘密にしようぜ。
すぐにバレますよ。だから何の話？
Suguri's sulking as Mei refuses to tell her about some secret she has with Iwashimizu. A sight I don't think I've ever seen before. Though, to be fair, I've known them for only about a month. The party seems to be taking place in the living room area. I can already see numerous people there. Huh, it's pretty packed already.
はい、嬉しいです。
Glad to.
はい。あ、少し失礼します。
Yeah, sure. She apparently noticed that some people had arrived, and she goes over to talk to them. I'd imagine they're people she knows from her volunteer work. Also, spot the old refugee lady she talks to, Granny Psycho, talking with a group of people. Gathered among them are some of our classmates. Suguri and Iwashimizu are two of them. They made their way to the living room already.
お前は混ざらないのか？
Well, didn't see her there. She really sneaked up on me. Just overwhelmed. Like, there's so many people.
だな。なんというか、とても豊かだ。物も人も。
Yeah. Feels like she's still feeling overwhelmed by the house itself, regardless of the people and things inside. Can relate to that. When it comes down to it, Natsume and I are both here for our jobs. Those jobs being espionage missions. People gathered here, on the other hand, just sincerely wish to celebrate Mei's birthday. They're all wearing quite formal outfits, just like Mei is. There is not a trace of ostension to be felt anywhere. And that's probably what has the two of us feeling so shy right now. Notice you're wearing your uniform, Natsume. Why is that?
ああ、パーティーと聞いたからな。
は？
清掃じゃないといけないだろ？学院生の清掃は制服だ。
I see. That's a typical kind of reasoning for Natsume. On the subject, though, Yoshimizu is also wearing his. Maybe thinking to wear a school uniform to a party isn't that odd after all? At that moment, my gaze meets with Suguri's, upon which she gives me a light smile. She then walks over the exaggerated motions to pretend that she's mad.
どうしたのよ。こっちに来なさいよ。
She drags us both by the hand and leads us to a group of our classmates. Some guests have already begun to leave by now, which means that the party host herself can now finally sit down and relax. Hey, ma'am, have a seat.
はい。
I offer her a chair and she sits down with a content smile on her face. She must be considerably exhausted if a sigh just naturally escapes her like that.
お疲れ様。はい、紅茶をどうぞ。ありがとうございます。美味しいです。
大変だな。これだけの人数と話をするとなると。
おじさまがお世話になっている人たちを都合のつく限り呼んでくださったので。でも多すぎよ。私たち今までずっとメイにプレゼントも渡せなかったんだから。
Yeah, only me.
ごめんなさい。メイが謝らないでよ。まあ、とりあえず私たちからのプレゼント受け取って。
She takes out a beautifully wrapped gift from her bag.
はい、どうぞ。ありがとうございます。開けていいですか？
She nods and May begins opening the present with a smile on her face. Inside is a plain white box with a golden letter logo printed on top.
わあ、これって。
Fuck. May's face lights up and Suguri beams boastfully.
確かめてみて。
May opens the box and her eyes lit up with curiosity. Inside she finds porcelain dishes, a teacup, and a teapot.
わわ、スーちゃん、これ見つけたんですか？取り寄せたのよ。貿易会社を甘く見ないでよね。すごいです。スーちゃん、ありがとう。へへへ、どういたしまして。メイのこの顔を見るために仕事の合間に頑張ったんだから本望よ。わあ、本当にすごいです。綺麗です。
She looks at the porcelain, still in awe.
確かに。なんとなく青みがかっているのが綺麗だな。
わかりますか？これイブニングカフェの限定ティーセットなんです。もう売り切れてたのです。
Evening Cafe, a chain of cafes found all throughout Japan. They are famous for being one of the first restaurants to adopt a no smoking policy for their stores. They also have a reputation for being popular with the wealthier wives of the country, but also famous for their cute and fashionable tea sets and other goods, making it popular with young women as well. A set that they have spread throughout the country thanks to the relaxing of deregulation of goods between the Commonwealth and the UPJ. Well, lucky you!
そうなんだ。
売り切れは森のだけだったのよ。合衆国の方に在庫があるのを確認して取り寄せたの。なるほどです。スーちゃんさすがです。貿易の天才です。もっと褒めていいわよ。ほんとメイって送りがいあるわ。
どういうことだ？
Sure, Suguri found a rare tea set that May wanted and got it for her as a birthday present.
それはわかる。どうしてここまで二人が興奮してるのかがわからない。
I don't know either. Maybe May's just a collector? I just have discovered something new about her. After the excitement finally settles down, Natsuma Shiny brings over the box she brought along.
メイ、私からはこれだ。
これは何でしょうか？
The gift is just a plain cardboard box.
私が開けてしまっていいか？これから組み立てるんだ。
あ、はい、お願いします。
May sits there, somewhat confused. Natsu begins to open the box. Inside are some beautifully polished wooden boxes. Your gift is wooden boxes?
そうなんだが、これはこうやって。
She assembles them together. Each is a different size and they stack up vertically.
何これ？
本棚、飾り棚かな。
All she did is stack the boxes and now she's made a stylish piece of furniture. Did you buy that, Natsume?
自作だ。そんなに出来は良くない。所詮素人の日曜大工だ。
I don't know about that.
そんなことない。びっくりです。なっちゃん。
None of us ever envisioned that Natsume had such a hidden talent.
こういうものを作ったり直したりするのは昔からやっていたんだ。祖母と二人暮らしだったから、力仕事は私の担当だったから。
Wait a second. What does any of that have to do with carpentering?
昔、家具カタログにあったものを作ってくれと近所の人に頼まれてな。見よう見まねで作った時のものを思い出しながら作ってみた。思いのほかうまくできた気がする。
ありがとうです。なっちゃん。
喜んでもらえて何よりだ。
This is the first time I've viewed her as in a respectable light. Would have thought this girl would be a secret carpenter.
お、なんだその棚は。リンドウのか？
Where the heck have you been, dude?
あっちで知り合いらと話してた。ようやく雪代にこいつを渡せる。
He places a wrapped box in front of her.
さあ、開けてくれ。
はい。ちょっと待った。
She lightly holds the box with one hand.
変なもの入ってないでしょうね。
変？どんなだ？
それが。
She doesn't say, but I already have a feeling I know what she's thinking of. So I lean over and whisper in Yoshimizu's ear. There better not be some kind of sex toy or porno in there.
は？そんなもの入れるか？俺は空気を読む男だ。そういうものを出す空気じゃないだろ。
Okay. I'm surprised to hear something so reasonable come out of his mouth. Wink at Suguri, signaling her that it's okay to open. She nods, seeming to understand my message, and lets go of the box. May now takes it and begins to open it. Can immediately identify what that thing is I can't immediately identify what this thing is that's his present. Looks like a cake.
なんだこの綺麗なケーキは。
リンドウは知らないのか？これはな、
ブッシュドノエル。
そうだ、知ってるか？
しかも何これ、すごく綺麗じゃない。これどこで買ってきたの？
作った。最後の仕上げは厨房を借りてやった。
岩清水くん、すごいです。びっくりしました。
だろ？なかなかの力作だ。
I feel outdone.
まったくよ。私のプレゼントが地味に思えてきたわ。
Yeah, well, mine was only a flower bouquet. Slightly depressing to see such a magnificent present from them. Such magnificent presents from them, and self-made at that.
おお、それか。さっきから一生懸命作ってたのは。
あ、桐竹さん、お久しぶりです。
今日はお嬢の誕生日に来てくれてありがとうな。
My old man gently pats Suguri's head. After that, he eyes the cake in front of May for a good while.
うまくなったな、岩清水。
Kiritake, you know Yoshimizu?
桐竹、俺を甘く見るなって言ったろ。
What? Dropping in honorifics like you're his best friend or something?
男子三日合わざればっか。確かに刮目すべきだな。
だろ？いつまでも上にいられると思うなよ。
警戒はしているつもりだ。岩清水の向上心は皆が認めているところだからな。
What's with this talk between men kind of vibe? I feel like I'm not a real man now. But more importantly, why is he talking so casually with my old man? Caught Suguri and May off guard as well, apparently. They're standing there looking rather confused. The two men continue their conversation, taking no notice of the people around them, watching speechlessly. They're discussing the cake Iwashimizu made.
お嬢、こいつの作ったブッシュドノエルはうまいぞ。食ってみるといい。
あ、はい。
He cuts the bûche de Noël, and we all take peace.
美味しいです。何これ、本当に美味しい。
森野の男は皆美味しいケーキを作れるのか？
Is that true?
まさか俺の実力。いい出来だな。
腕を上げたな、岩清水。やはり見どころがある。俺の弟子になるか？
冗談。俺は俺で看板掲げるさ。
Wait, they said Grandmaster H is their age. What if? What if? I'm really starting to respect this dude.
おっと、そうだ。俺からもお嬢にプレゼントだ。
Takes something out of his pocket and hands it to her.
これはペンダントですか？
これ銃の弾じゃないか？
He's completely right. It isn't a pendant shaped like a bullet, but an actual bullet crafted into a pendant. Bullets are usually fairly blunt objects, but this one is finely decorated, which gives it a rather cool look. Something like this might even appeal to people not interested in traditional accessories.
戦場の男たちは意外と迷信深い。銃弾を浴びても死ななかったから体から摘出した弾をお守りとして持っていたりな。ま、験担ぎだ。持っておくといい。
ありがとうございます、おじさま。
桐竹が作ったのか？
そうだが。
相変わらず何でもできるやつだな。
習いたいか？弟子入りしたら教えてやるぞ。
遠慮する。習ってたらお前を超えられないからな。
I have no
いい
fucking...
心意気だ。
What's going on between those two?
偉そうに。
I am Confucian!
どうした？悔しそうだな。
Not nothing. Are you okay though, Natsume? You've been a little quiet this whole time.
いや、あの桐竹という人、以前見たことがあったんだが、どこで見かけたのか。なんでもない。それよりも料理の数が少なくなってきてるな。そろそろお開きか？
食い足りないか？よし、なら作ってくる。
あ、いや、そこまでは。
遠慮するな、夏目嬢。で、いいんだよな。
はい、林道夏目です。
桐竹指導だ。
After shaking his hand, Natsume looks at him questioningly.
桐竹指導。
She falls silent for a brief bit and says nothing further.
おい、カイト。暇だろ？厨房に来い。
I was thinking of defying him like Iwashimizu did, but ultimately went along with him to the kitchen.
その姿と形、声、表情、動き。
The fuck's going on now all of a sudden?
あいつと一緒にいたことが楽しかったことは鮮明に覚えている。互いが互いを名前で呼び合うことはなくて、あいつであり、お前だった。ねえ、と呼べば振り返って返事をくれた。なあ、と呼ばれると振り返って返事した。
So does she actually not know his name then? Oh my god, wait a second. What if his actual name was always Tobukaito? But instead of like something happening, it was... No, that doesn't coincide with the date of death we've been shown. I have no fucking idea.
二人しかいなかったから、それでよかった。ある日、いつものように二人で遊んでいた。その日だけはいつもと違って、 別れ際にあいつから名前を聞かれた。私はすぐりと名乗った。あいつはカイトと名乗った。女みたいな名前だなと言われてカチンときた。だから腹いせに変な名前と言ってやった。あいつの怒った顔を見て私は笑ってやった。本当に楽しかった。
What about we do a presentation on the history of Morino?
却下。
Oh no. Oh no, it's happening soon. I thought it was a very logical, well thought out proposal. So I don't know why they're so vehemently against it. Well, actually I have an idea why. Attention to festival is a student organized event. Something like the presentation but feel noticeably out of place. There was a proposal to open a cafe. Natsume was very much for it, as were a majority of our other classmates. So with that, it was decided what our class would do.
それにしても飲食店をしようとは斬新で面白いアイディアだ。
なんとなくそう思ってるんじゃないかとは思ってたけど、学院祭で喫茶店といえば定番中の定番です。そうなのか？
I think so. Never actually seen one, but that is what I heard.
そうなの？もしかして連邦じゃ学院祭で喫茶店ってのが一般的じゃないのかな？
I don't think it's that. Just don't generally have much interest in stuff like school events.
無理もないです。カイト君は転校が多かったようなので。
That's probably it. Honestly, I never stayed at school long enough to get excited about their events.
なるほど。でもここじゃそんなことは言わせないよ。カイトにも夏目にもクラスの一員として思いっきり盛り上がってもらうんだから。
Sure, I'll be looking to make a fun festival. I'll be looking to make it a fun festival.
私で力になれることがあるなら何でも言ってくれ。
もちろん二人とも頼りにしてるんだから。喫茶店についての細かいアイデアも考えなくては。メニューや値段設定なんかも決めなくちゃいけないし、それにコスチュームもね。
You have to wear special uniforms?
普通の喫茶店にしたら埋もれちゃうでしょ。やるからには学院祭で一番の行列ができる店にしたいじゃない？
The entire festival. That doesn't sound easy.
でしょ？そのためにもカイトも真剣に協力してね。
Sure thing, I'll do everything I can. It's seriously going to be a gargantuan task, though. I thought a day would come where I'd be racking my brains over a school festival of all things. As long as I can contribute my part to the class cafe, I can be satisfied with myself as Tobu Kaito. I'll have to put my back into it, but the payoff will be well worth it.
あら、トーブ君。
Sister?
いけませんよ、トーブ君。ここは許可なく立ち入り禁止。
I'm aware of that. That's the reason I chose this place. I wanted a place that was quiet. Somewhere that I could think. Of course, I can't tell her that. Sorry, I'll leave at once.
お願いします。それにしても、ずいぶん真剣に考え込んでいたけど、何をしてたの？
Well, it's about our class event for the school festival.
あら、ではそのノートはアイディアノート？
Yeah, find writing stuff down helps.
けれどあまり成果を上げていないようね。
Yeah, the notebook is still empty.
そんなことはないわ。考えていればきっと良いアイディアが浮かぶわよ。頑張ってください、トーブ君。
Thank you.
でも、嬉しいわ。
Huh?
転入してきて間もないトーブ君が、そこまで真剣に考えてくれていることが、ね。
Well, I promised Suguri that it would help.
そう、早乙女さんと。トーブ君、もし一人で考えてもアイディアが浮かんでこないときは、誰かと相談してみるといいですよ。
that be a wise idea?
誰かの言葉がきっかけになって、新しいアイディアが浮かぶということはよくあることよ。
Very true. I should do that rather than dwelling on it. Thanks, sister. I'll try asking my friends.
そういえば、先ほど早乙女さんを見かけたわよ。
You did?
ええ、きっと部活のお手伝いね。教室で待っていれば彼女に相談できるかも。
Okay, thank you, sister.
頑張ってください、ターブ君。
Bye then. Now back at the door of my classroom. Don't know how long Suguri will be helping with practice, but I have time to wait and I don't mind. Meantime, I mull over the issue some more. Asking for advice doesn't mean I make her do all the work. Need to at least be able to contribute my own opinions.
Oh.
Strange enough, Suguri is standing right before me. And also strangely enough, she's changing. Why are you here? I thought you were helping with practice.
終わってちょうど帰ってきたところ。
Nice, that works perfectly for me. Actually, considering the situation we're in, maybe not.
ねえ、カイト。
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect this to happen again, so my mind's kind of a jumbled mess right now. But don't worry, I know. You want me to get out immediately.
わかってるならさっさと行動に移してよ。
Yes, I'm sorry! Just calm down, Kaito. Deep breaths. For now, I need to forget the scene I just witnessed. It will be hard, but I know from first-hand experience that I won't be able to give Suguri a convincing explanation otherwise. After that, I need to go to her and apologize. But this is the second time this has occurred. I don't even know if she will be willing to forgive me this time.
カイト、もう入っていいわよ。
Wait, Suguri! I still have completely erased that scene from my mind!
今回もわざとってわけじゃないんでしょ？
Like he walks in, she's just completely naked. Come at me. What? Do it. What the fuck is going on? No, of course not. So, I'm sorry.
謝罪の言葉だったら、ちゃんと顔を見て聞かせてよ。
Okay. I've walked into the classroom, but she won't look me in the eye. I don't blame her for being upset. She has every right to be. Seriously, how did I manage to make the same mistake twice? I'm really sorry, Suguri.
ああ、もうまたカイトに見られちゃった。
I don't expect your forgiveness, but would you like me to buy some cake later? Oh, I know, I'll double what I got you last time. 8 of whatever cakes you want. Actually, no, make that 12.
いいわよ。ケーキは別腹とはいえ、そんなに食べきれないから。
Okay.
っていうか、私こそごめん。不注意って言うなら、私もいい加減気をつけろって感じだし。
No, you did nothing wrong. I was one too busy thinking and not paying attention.
それじゃあ今度こそ両成敗。ね。
I want to apologize a million times over, but I exercise my better judgment and decide not to. Bringing it up further would only embarrass her more, and I don't want that.
ところでさ、考え事ってなんだろう。この時間まで学院に残ってたってことに関係があるの？
Oh, yeah, that's right. I came back here so I could talk to her. I don't know if that will still be possible now, though. I was trying to think of something that could make our cafe stand out. I was really mulling it over, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not creative enough to come up with something on my own. I was stuck until Sister Therese gave me some advice.
アドバイス？
She said that if I can't manage on my own, I should ask someone else for help.
それで慌てて教室に戻ってきたら、私が着替え中だったってわけね。
It's because Sister Therese told me she saw you. I thought I could still catch you if I waited for you in the classroom.
は
あ。
ちょっと驚いちゃって。こんなに真剣になってもらえるとは思わなかったから。
Well, you wanted me to.
そうだよね。 ごめんごめん。
Can't quite line it up here, I think. Yeah, it's slightly diagonal, I think. Just ever so slightly. Anyways. I promised you I would, so I'm ready to give this festival 110%.
そうだよね。ありがとう。なんか、すごく嬉しい。
What? I know how to, react to that.
そうだよね。カイトとしては。
If anything, I now know how important this festival is to you. I'm really glad I decided to give this my all.
ありがとう。
So, speaking of the festival, I'd appreciate some help. Do you have time now, or are you busy?
いいよ。
I feel terribly embarrassed with myself. For these past few minutes, I've been extremely jittery. Was it that pure, heartfelt smile of hers when she said how happy she was that I was taking this... Was it that pure, heartfelt smile of hers when she said how happy she was that I was taking this seriously? This is bad. My mind can't function properly when I'm like this. Need to put myself together.
それじゃあ何から話そうか。
But for that, when hearing that question, I completely give up on reclaiming my past composure. That being because my page for ideas is completely empty. Seeing that immediately informs her how bleak the situation is.
まあ漠然と何か考えてって言っても難しいよね。
I'm sorry.
いいのいいの。それより私の方から報告。
Huh?
女子の中で話に上がってるんだけどね。喫茶店の制服、あれデザインから自分たちでやっちゃおうかなって考えてるの。
Make them? Like from scratch?
そのための布石をね、今日ちょっと打ってきたの。
Dang, always quick to it, aren't you?
まあね。
So what kind of stuff did you do for it?
学院祭までの期間、手芸部のミシンを一部貸してもらえるよう約束してきたわ。
So you have connections even in the regular clubs?
それはまあちょっとした裏技を使っただけなんだけどね。
What's that?
おかげで私は女子テニス部の練習に全面協力するってことになっちゃったんだけど。その条件を飲んだおかげで、なんと3台のミシンのチャーターに成功したのよ。
How does that work?
どういうことって？
Well, I'm not seeing how agreeing to help the girls' tennis team leads to you being able to use the sewing machines from the Arts and Crafts Club.
ああ、カイトは知らないんだ。あのね、テニス部のキャプテンと手芸部の部長、ちょっと特別な関係だったりするのよ。
The thing, as in they're dating?
あれ、すぐに気がついたね。カイトってそういうのダメそうだから気づかないかと思ってたわ。
I mean, I won't call myself a love guru or anything, but isn't it a bit rude to just flat out call me ignorant?
ちなみに手芸部の部長さんも女性だから。
Okay, call me ignorant. Let's just say it like that. How do you watch lesbian relationships and fucking HD?
ま、世の中にはいろいろな愛の形があるってことよ。
Now we just need something where in the knots mirror out as Suguri and Mei start making out. Well, we have. Oh, did I say Suguri and Natsume? I meant Suguri and Mei. Well, we have those sewing machines thanks to it. We should be thankful.
そうね。あとは制服をデザインして、それをサイズ別に数着作って。
Sounds like rough work.
大丈夫よ。お裁縫なら得意だから。
Wow, you can sew? It's pretty cool.
ちょっと自慢だけど器用だよ。だからデザインさえ決まれば、あとは私とおはりこ部隊に任せて。 問題はデザインよね。そっちに関しては自信がないから。
Maybe we could try asking some of the girls in our class. Maybe we should try asking some of the girls in our class tomorrow. There's bound to be someone who's good at it.
そうしましょう。
Imagine we would have done it even had I not mentioned it. She would have done it even had I not mentioned it. Her answer seems full of conviction. I had resolved myself to be completely dependent on her for this, but things ended up that way anyhow. Not to be completely dependent on her, I mean. Though as I watch her and listen to her throw out ideas, I start to realize what my role should be. Since I'm determined to do my part, I listen closely to each idea and present my whole honest feedback afterwards.
お、チャイムだね。
It's time for us to get going.
そうね。ちょっと夢中になりすぎちゃった。でも十分すぎるくらいアイデアも出たし、この続きは明日みんなを交えてしようよ。
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Really, it's true that time flies when you're having fun. I completely lost track of it as I was talking with Suguri. I don't know I don't know that I've ever felt this way with someone before. It might honestly be the first time. I'm like you, I got so caught up in talking with you, I didn't realize it. Whoops.
いい傾向だね。どう？お祭り楽しみになってきた？
Thanks to you, I am.
そっか。よかった。
Don't do that view of relief. You're making me seem like some loner you finally convinced to socialize.
それもそうだね。そうだカイト、一つ提案があるんだけど。
What's that?
次のホームルームでさ、学院祭実行委員を選ぶことになってるでしょ？
Ah, yeah, I remember them saying that.
私と一緒にしてみない？
You want me to do it? Can't deny that possibility of doing it with her seems like it would be fun. Organization work is a little... does sound appealing, but I have to worry whether or not it will affect my mission.
難しく考えることないの。慣れるまでは私のお手伝いって考えてくれればいいから。
I keep pushing a lot of work on you. Are you okay with that?
実行委員の仕事には力仕事もあるから、体力のあるカイトがいてくれたら重宝すると思うわ。
Might be able to make myself useful then.
決まりだね。
It is a yes. I've no reason to decline when she wants me to do it. If there's something I can do to contribute, then I want to do it. Now that it's been decided that I'll be doing this, I'm going to put my back into it. After homeroom the next day, Suguri and I become the official festival committee members representing our class. Festival committee members, a representative from each class who is to participate in the school festival committee meetings. The Tenshiryu festival is famous in Morino, and there are no small number of people who wish to transfer to the school after seeing it for themselves. The event that happens on the final day of the festival is as famous as the festival itself and is spearheaded by the students rather than the school. Yeah, but I have a question though. When we didn't hear anything about the assassination attempt. It's only gradual, but we're starting to get into the actual preparations.
どう？制服なかなかいい出来じゃない？はい。とっても可愛いと思います。男子の意見としてはどう？
Basically the same as mine.
よかった。じゃああとはこれを量産体制に乗せるだけだね。
すぐり。
どうしたの？
この服を私も着ることになるのだろうか？
もちろんよ。夏目の集客力には期待してるんだから。
せめて迷彩柄にしてみてはどうだろう。それならば。
No.
なっちゃんはこの服あまり好きではありませんか？
いや、可愛いと思う。それゆえに私が着るのは分不相応に思えてならない。
心配しなくても絶対似合うわよ。そうだ、なんなら今から着てみる？
いい考えだな。ぜひそうするといい、リンド。
遠慮しておく。
Oh, hey, Yoshimitsu. You're done with the meeting regarding the props?
もちろんだとも。
Okay, so no. Here, I'll come along with this time, so let's go back and talk about it.
なぜ何もしてないと分かった？
私も大道具係の方が良かったのだが。
力仕事は男子に任せましょう。夏目はこれから学院祭までみっちり接客の特訓ね。
私も大道具の方に。
Just leave, please. Okay then, now go and check the Deco team.
よろしく。
Let's go, Yoshimitsu.
俺はまだリンドの制服姿を拝んでい。
Leave it for a surprise on the festival day. As I drag the whiny Yoshimitsu with me, I look back at Suguri. She shoots me a wink as if saying good luck with that guy before continuing with the meeting.
トブ、最近本当にあいつと仲がいいな。
Me and Suguri? Our first meeting was pretty unforgettable, but yeah, I've always felt like we've been good friends.
衝撃？ああ、いや、そういうことじゃなくてだな。
Save it for later, we gotta go, Yoshimitsu.
わかったよ。妙に張り切りやがって。
Won't deny what he said about me and Suguri. After all, I do feel like we're getting closer, especially with the festival organization committee coming up. We're able to quickly and efficiently communicate and work with each other. So I'm quite honestly looking forward to the work we'll be doing on the the committee. Though I will say that I never expected to make these kinds of memories during my stay here for my mission. Something just lagged. I should be grateful for that. Oh, hey, purple out titties.
もうこれでいいよね。
私は裏方で。
ダメよ。クラスの女子は全員この格好ね。
そうなのか？
そうなのですか？そうなのです。みんな参加した方がいいのよ、こういうのは。
こういうのが似合わないのもいるだろ？
いません。私が保証します。
I hear the lively chatter going on over there between the girls. They seem to be having fun. Guys in comparison.
よし、闇の美人コンテストの開始だ。あの制服、実に素晴らしいことに父を強調している。クラス内の女子の誰が一体どれだけ隠れ巨乳だったかがわかるということだ。
Do you not already get a good enough estimate of that in their gym clothes?
いい着眼点だ。さすが同好会員。
Stop! Just stop!
これは普段と違う服を着るというのがポイントだ。ここで印象点の採用が生きてくる。制服とウェイトレスの格好との父の差を印象深くしたものが今回の闇の美人コンテストの優勝者だ。これは確かに巨乳の基準云々の話ではない。しかし巨乳というものがただの数値や文字の印象だけでいいのだろうか。このことは常に皆が疑問に感じていたことだろう。
Well, that is literally what the term says. Big titty means it's titty that's big. It's literally about size. Yeah, just you there, buddy.
皆の衆、大いに熱を入れて採点してくれ。君たちの熱意が今後の隠れ巨乳界をさらなる高みへと導くだろう。これは希望ではない、予言である。
It's almost sad how he only talks intelligently when it's concerning the most pointless bullshit in the world.
さて、皆が気になるところである採点方式だが、今回は頭部カイト式を用いようと思う。
Do not use my name for this, I swear to God! As work for the school festival continues, the sun begins to set. Students are allowed to remain at school past normal closing hours, so long as they present a indicating that they're staying for festival preparations. Our class is full of eager workers, so we all decide to all stay after. It cries like a signal, and the rest of class joins with an uproar. I'm actually also quite hungry myself.
そうね。少し早いですが、みんなで学食へ行きませんか？いい提案。そうしよう。みんなどう？
Numerous voices shout out. Few others decide to instead get out their wallets, signaling that they'll be coming.
それじゃあみんな行きますか。
A lot of people are in the cafeteria despite it being well into the evening, and I guess many other students decided to stay out of school. Sadly, so did Kirito. Get the fuck out of here! Please! I don't want you around here! Usually the only people you would find here at this time of day would be those who regularly eat dinner here. The cafeteria staff also must have predicted the increase. The food is already prepared and in greater quantity.
夏目の食べる量、相変わらず多いわね。
そうみたいだな。少しずつ減らそうとは思っている。
Can't see myself doing that.
でも、早く食べる癖は直した方がいいと思います。
Already working on that. We sit and eat merrily as a group. Things like this strengthen our bond as a class. Even Natsume, someone who usually doesn't speak much, is able to talk, be part of the conversation. I really consider myself lucky to have been placed in such a welcoming class.
へえ、夜はテレビが見られるんだな。
Oh hell no. Sunny makes that offhand comment. Usually they only play school-related news on the TV, but today news from a major station is being shown. Looks like it. You guess they just have him playing every time but lunch?
そうかもな。お、合衆国のニュースだ。大統領選挙？そんな。
Everyone's attention is shifted to the TV screen after he mentions that. Come to think of it, I do remember seeing something about the election on the news before. Didn't pay much attention to it though. Probably a result of the fact that I'm now living in Special District Morno.
初当選らしいね。
Really?
日本合衆国にて先ほど行われた大統領選挙で幸城ジョージ氏が初当選しました。当選後の記者会見で幸城氏は、選挙は終わったがこれからが本題です、頑張りますと述べ、今後の方針については就任式にて発表する予定があると述べました。
Is that May's dad? Huh? Yukishiro? I do a double take after hearing that name come up. I couldn't hear it too well because of all the noise at the cafeteria, but I'm positive that I heard that name right. Afterwards, the scene from his victory address is shown. I can only stare at the screen petrified.
あ、お父さん。何？
なんだって？
Even the people outside our group react to May's remark about her dad. The cafeteria is engulfed in awkward silence for a short period.
お父さんが頑張ってたのはこのことだったんですね。よかったです。
May is still looking at the TV screen. The rest of the people in the cafeteria, for their part, can only look at each other in pure disbelief. Yukishiro George is on the screen, chuckling and talking to people around him. He seems so grand and majestic doing it. May, of course, lovingly looks at her father, standing in the glow of public acclaim. So, May. I say her name without realizing.
はい、何でしょうか。
The man on TV right now.
はい、お父さんです。
Yukishiro George. Former Senator of the United Provinces of Japan. Is your father.
はい、私のお父さんの名前です。どうしまし
What the hell? Virtually everyone in the cafeteria starts freaking out all at once. Commotion gets louder and more intense by the second.
びっくりしました。びっくりしたのはこっちよ。なんで？お父さんって政治家だったの？多分、そうだったのではないかなと。なんで父親の職業知らないの？お父さんは、お父さんですから。うわぁ、この子は。
May's reaction forces Suguri to bury her head in her hands. Slowly but surely, though, her face blossoms into a smile.
やっぱりメイは面白い。え？そうですか？うん。とりあえず、お父さんの大統領就任おめでとう。
Just the next speech of Dad. We're going to start a war with the Commonwealth. Huh. Fuck. Wait a second. Let me check something real quick. Oh. Huh. I just checked the achievement because... Yeah! That speech at the beginning, that's her dad. That's her dad as well.
はい。ありがとうございます。
May finds herself thanking numerous people thereafter. I have a feeling that these thank yous of hers are more genuine than usual this time around. Congrats from me too, May.
ありがとうございます。自分のことみたいに嬉しいです。
You have every right to be. Becoming president is a tremendous feat. The topic of the school's festival is no longer on anyone's mind tonight. The excitement spreads throughout our class to the entire cafeteria. Everyone discusses how amazing it is that the father of someone at this academy became president. The fact that they're so honestly happy and excited about the success of someone they hardly know shows how nice and welcoming Tenshito Academy as a whole is.
なあ、カイト。知ってたか？
No, I had no idea. Big blunder on our parts. Like the fucking spies are just sitting there, like what? Like we're supposed to be gathering information, but we had no idea about that one. After coming back from school, I turn on the TV and happen to see more precarious news. It surprises me since I thought for sure that the only thing anyone would be talking about now would be Mr. Yukishiro's victory.
ただいま新しい情報が入りました。
Yeah.
大臣にも
Discuss her questions and disbelief before quickly straightening up again before the camera.
大臣を襲撃したのは連邦陸軍士官学校の学生ら十数名。繰り返します。
She seems somewhat panicked as she repeats the breaking information. This attack was perpetrated by cadets from the Commonwealth Military's Training Academy. They apparently took credit for the attack in a message to the media after carrying out their actions. What the hell is going on? What's the fucking soundtrack name? Just called Who Killed Cock Robin? I too would like to know who shot Robin in the dick. What the fuck is Morgan supposed to do now? The poor gal isn't gonna be born. Anyways, the people responsible were students from the country's very own military academy, training academy. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to develop into a big incident. It'll shake the very geopolitical landscape. Commonwealth government has to bring this situation under control somehow. Otherwise, these radicalist factions could gain traction. Almost seems like I'm looking at an entirely different world from the one I live in. have a really bad feeling about this. I can only speculate what the direct consequences of this will be, but something deep inside me is telling me that this will be the start of something much bigger. Morino will be caught right in the crosshairs. Tenshiro Festival is soon approaching. Suguri, Mei, and the rest of the all-girls sewing squad have been staying behind after school to work on the costumes. Things have been going swimmingly on their side.
Kaito-kun mo otsukaresama deshita. Mo, mada otsukonderu no?
I'm thoroughly ashamed. I dropped by the home mech room earlier, hoping I'd be able to cheer everyone on, if nothing else. Seeing everyone giving it their all made me, one of the committee representatives, want to help out. So I asked them, is there anything I can do? Since I'm fairly dexterous, I was confident I'd be able to help. The shameful display that came after is something I'll never live down. Just wait, I'll show you tomorrow!
Kaito-kunが静かに燃えてます。そこまで本気にならなくてもいいよ。別に裁縫なんてできなくてもさ。
I have to help. I'm on the committee.
カイトは十分に頑張ってくれてるわよ。私もそう思います。それに、カイトは意外と何でもできちゃうんだから、少しくらい欠点を持ってた方が可愛げがあっていいわ。
Is that an actual thing?
少なくとも、私はその方が好感度高いかな。
So I guess I should strive to be less perfect?
そんなにいらない、早食いとか。
How's that a flaw? It's kinda like a boon to me. To think of all the time you'd save.
健康には気を使おう。
I don't understand, but okay. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I'll take your advice and give up on suing for now.
よかったですね、スーちゃん。カイトにお株を奪われずに済んだ、かな。私はここでお別れね。じゃあ、二人ともまた明日。
Yep, see ya!
さよならです、スーちゃん。
Oh, now there's a Trillion God of Destruction background with Best Girl just in the middle to the side. Like, I say in the middle to the side because it's just the middle of the part that's not covered by OBS right now. And that's just Best Girl right in the middle. Let's see if you can go ahead and guess what Best Girl is. What I mean by Best Girl. Anyways,
バイバイ。どうかしましたか？カイト君。
By the way, by Best Girl, I don't mean like something sarcastic. Like I'm seriously, just go ahead. Who of the girls I mean with when I say Best Girl? I was just thinking Suguri really works hard, you know. Really is working hard, you know. Just the one in our class who took it upon herself to be the leader. Doing what I can, of course, but it still feels like most of the burden is falling upon her shoulders. But nevertheless, she manages to smile brighter than ever, watching over the class and trying to liven things up. She's a natural-born leader, if I've ever seen one.
はい、スーちゃんは頑張っています。
Yeah.
でもそれ以上に、スーちゃんは楽しんでいます。
Yeah. I think she is too. I just know that her spirit and excitement is getting me energized too. After all, I'm enjoying my life at Tenshiro a fair bit. That's why I can tell. I know that she's truly and genuinely having fun with this.
なんだか二人はずっと昔からのお友達のようですね。
I've forgotten about that. Possibility that Suguri was friends with the real Tobukaito in the past. It's a possibility that's closer to fact than fiction. Tobukaito, the person I'm pretending to be right now, was someone deeply important to her. I mean, the whole thing from when we first...
あ、ごめんなさい。 そういう意味ではないんです。本当に二人が仲良しで、紹介した私も嬉しいなと思ったので。
May not be the trouble character that you knew, but I still value her as a friend. So I'm really glad that you introduced me to her, May.
そうですか。よかったです。
I was worried that I might have made her feel uneasy, but she seems to be just fine. See you later, May. Be careful on your way back.
はい。ありがとうございます。学院祭の日の夜、灯籠流しがあることご存知ですか？
Knew about it, just not that it was the last day of the festival. I think.
毎年最終日の夜が灯籠流しなんですよ。
Lanterns are set on the ocean and rivers in order to comfort the spirits of those who have left us. It's a customary ceremony practiced in only selected parts of Japan. However, the Floating Lanterns Festival here in Morno is particularly well known. Morno has been one of the fastest growing cities globally in the past decade. This has led to an increase in turnout for the local events. I even know that the Floating Lanterns Festival here is broadcast in certain parts of the UPJ and the Commonwealth.
10年前から灯籠流しが高野祭の代わりになってるんですよ。伝統になりつつあります。
Post-festival celebration, you say?
今年はスーちゃんやなっちゃんを誘って学院島の外へ行こうと思っていました。カイトくんもご一緒にいかがですか？
Sure, sounds like it'll be a lot of fun.
よかったです。ではまた明日、お二人を交えてお話ししましょう。
Okay.
それではまた明日です。
So, the floating lanterns, huh? I think about it, Suguri hasn't mentioned a word about this to me. Considering our roles for the festival, I would have expected her to at least say something about it. Well, not that it matters. I'll just ask her to explain the event to me tomorrow. The following day. Oh?
お、偶然だね。おはよう、カイト。
Morning! She and I occasionally run into each other on the way to school in the mornings.
今日も学院祭の準備頑張ろうね。
You bet I am. She's as jolly and chipper as can be. Alright, May told me this yesterday.
メイから？
Apparently they have a floating lanterns festival on the last day or something. What, did you forget about it?
覚えてるよ。ずっと森野に住んでるんだし。けどカイトに教えるのすっかり忘れてたわ。
It didn't slip her mind. Pretty rare for you to forget about something.
ごめんね、カイト。
No worries, it happens sometimes. Give me that look if you're gonna make me feel like I did something wrong.
それもそうだ。気を使わせてごめん。
It's all good. So, back to what I was saying. May was gonna invite you and Natsume to watch the lanterns with her.
カイトはどうするの？
Said I could, so I'll probably go too.
そっか。カイトも。
Would I be bothering you three?
そんなことないよ。むしろ嬉しい。また一つ楽しみが増えたって感じ。その調子でさ、どんどん森野に染まっていっちゃってよ。
I already feel that way, to be honest.
そんな感じだね、カイトは。
No, this city just kind of seems perfect for me.
親のお仕事の都合で転々としてたんだよね。
Uh-huh.
森野に落ち着けるといいね。
Me too. Felt a pain deep in my chest. Once my mission is over, I'll have to leave Morino. Won't be too long before I'll have to say my farewells to Suguri and all my other friends. No matter what my personal thoughts are on it, it's an order I must obey. But I will never ever let go of these feelings. Could I possibly, after experiencing such fun and fulfilling days? Take a small breath. what I ought to do is simple. Just remind myself of my position. I'm merely borrowing the name Tobukaito during my stay here. Developed some sort of attachment linked to the fake persona I've created. To realize how nonsensical that really is. I can do just that. Let's discuss our plans for it with May when we get to class. And maybe this pain in my chest will go away. According to these regulations, our menu should fly. So next on the agenda is... I was just skimming over the school regulations list. Looks like our cafe's menu should be just fine. We made a wise decision in discussing stuff with the Grandmaster first. His advice was really effective. After all, he gave us all that advice with the assumption that we were going all out. No, I've realized just how high quality everything is after checking over it again and again. We're gonna knock this out of the park. Sure is. How's the sewing squad going, by the way? Dang, that's great. Poor Natsume. Well, let's hope her self-confidence builds after the festival. That'd definitely be something. Spider needs the signatures from the committee representatives of the class. Guess we better both sign it. Sure. She takes my pen and signs the document. She leaves a bit of space for my signature too. Seem to recall there being something else she needed to sign. Oh, you also gotta sign this. Just the two though, so you're good after that. Thanks. After she hands the documents back, I write my name. Write my name right below where it says Saotome Suguri. Saotome Suguri. I don't like that name. Saotome Suguri. I mean, look at your name written down like this. It's kind of like cutesy, girlish. I'm sorry, that probably sounds kind of rude. Well, it's just a random casual remark. So I'm utterly astonished when I see her crying her eyes out after hearing it. Hey, what's wrong? Nothing? You're crying, it can't be nothing. Can't be true. Tear-stained face, her tear-stained eyes are more than enough proof. Did I step on a subject I shouldn't have on accident? What's it the name thing? Did me talking about your name upset you? Really? Has to be a reason why she's crying. I know there is. But I haven't a clue in hell what it could be. In a minute or so she begins to calm down and come back down. Should I ask her about it? Oh, okay. She ran away to avoid the inevitable question I was going to ask her. So I guess I can interpret that to mean she doesn't want me to know the reason why she was crying. On realizing that, I decided not to pry any further. Kaito and I first met at the park near my house.
誰だろう、あの子。
I would always pass through this park on my way home from school. It wasn't because I liked the park or anything, it just simply happened to be the shortest route home. I had plans to play with a friend that day, but they'd gotten cancelled, so I entered the park feeling glum. That was when I saw Kaito playing in the sandbox. More accurately, it was the sandcastle he was building that had caught my eye. The way this kid intrigued me. Approached him quietly, not wanting to interrupt him. When he was taking a break, I chose to call out to him.
すごいお城だね。すげえだろ。これ本当にあるお城なんだぜ。
I was a little worried that I might startle him by suddenly calling out to him like that. But that was hardly the case. He looked at me with the cheekiest smile you can imagine. Later, I responded with excitement.
真似して作ったの？あ、本に写真が載ってたからさ。なんてお城なの？ノイシュバ名前は忘れちゃったよ。そうなんだ。でもこのとんがった屋根がかっこいいね。だろう？
That was how Kaito and I met. The day after, I declined my friend's invitation to go play and went straight to the park instead. Kaito was there waiting for me, just like I'd hoped. He had the castle book with him today. He showed it to me with the biggest grin on his face.
昨日のお城はどれなの？これだよ、これ。あんまり似てなくない？そんなことないだろ。すっごい似てるじゃん。写真のお城の方がスマートだよ。よーし、ならもう一度作ってみせてやる。それよりもさ、ハートの女王様のお城を作ってよ。何それ？知らないの？この前テレビでやってたんだよ。ならさ、絵に描いてみてよ。トランプの兵隊がね。
That was how Kaito and I grew to be playmates. We were learning more about each other with each passing day. With each day, I was curious about which school he went to, but as it turned out, he didn't go to school. Apparently he moved here recently because of circumstances on his parents, and told me that his dad worked at a hospital, so more often than not, he was alone. He also knew little to nothing about the city itself, so I took it upon myself to change that.
不思議の国のアリスだっけ？教えてくれたやつ。あれ、あんまり面白くなかった。そう？私は面白かったけどな。ねえねえ、それより灯籠流しって知ってる？灯籠流し？ちっちゃい船にろうそくを乗せて、それに火をつけて海に流すんだよ。いっぱいね。そんなことやってんの？なんか面白そうだな。一緒に見に行く？もちろん行く。
He and I steadily grew closer. I remember how much fun it was being with him. Considered him my best friend, I truly did. That was until the day I saw him crying. Gosh, why do I keep doing this? You know they're not the same person. I need to stop mixing up my memories and I need to stop mixing up my memories into this.
では、特に問題ないということですね。
Yes, that's correct.
引き続きよろしくお願いします。では、ご分を。
Regular status report done. Guess it has to be pretty smooth sailing so far. Guess it has been. Nothing that could potentially impede my mission has come up so far. Though something else was eating at me. My friend Suguri. Why was she crying? Now I know better than to pry. That exceeds the bounds of my mission. I can't shake this feeling. It keeps tugging at my chest unrelentingly. I can't get her off my mind. What sort of expression do I make when I see her next?
おはよう、カイト。
あ、
見て見て、これ衣装とうとう完成したんだよ。
Okay.
もう、何よその薄い反応は。もう少し感激の言葉とかあってもいいんじゃない？
Sorry. She's acting as though nothing happened. It almost makes me feel like the crying episode from yesterday was a dream. You're feeling better now, Suguri?
何のこと？
Well, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
ん？
If you don't remember, that's fine. Just wanted to briefly apologize. Sorry, Suguri.
よくわからないけど、いいよ。許した。
Almost want to say she's pretending to have forgotten about yesterday. So in other words, she doesn't want to talk about it? That might be for the best. Part of me is still curious as to why she was crying, I'll admit. Now, this is what she needs to do to get over it. I have no room to say anything. Just switch gears and focus on the school festival. Should be my top priority right now anyways. School is now out. Doesn't seem like we have any committee work today. As far as our schedule went, the biggest concern was getting the uniforms completed on time. So I suppose that means the worst of it is already behind us.
あれ、メイ、携帯が鳴ってるよ。誰からでしょう？あ、おじさまからでした。桐竹さんから？はい。ごめんなさい、スーちゃん。ちょっとだけ失礼します。あ、もしもし、私です。どうしましたか、おじさま。
He steps a distance away from us and starts talking to my old man. He has his chance to talk alone with Suguri. Hey Suguri, you got a sec?
どうしたの？
Just wanted to double check what's still left to do.
一番心配していた衣装も間に合ったからね。あとはもう学院祭が近くなってからでいいと思うわ。
So I guess you and the rest of the sewing squad will be getting a nice break for a while, huh?
そういうことになるわね。
The conversation is so natural that the tears from yesterday are starting to feel like ancient history. Honestly, your switch in attitudes has me more concerned than anything, but I know I shouldn't dig into it deeper. I shouldn't rock the boat and risk our relationship.
え？カイト君もですか？
Huh? I look over at May and find her staring at me with a look of surprise on her face. Suppose I didn't see her saying my name just a second ago.
わかりました。今隣にいるので都合を聞いてみますね。
What's going on? She goes to speak on her phone, then explains things to us.
その前にスーちゃん、今日は家の都合で帰らなくてはならなくなりました。今の電話はそれだったのね。はい。ですから、学院祭の準備は。衣装作りは終わってるし大丈夫。今カイトとその話をしてたところだよ。そうですか。よかった。それよりカイトがどうしたの？おじさまがカイトくんも一緒に連れてきてほしいと。
Me? What for?
そうよね。桐竹さんがカイトを呼ぶ理由が思いつかないんだけど。
Did you say anything about that?
いいえ、理由は教えてもらえませんでした。
So surprised that both of them are puzzled by this. From their perspective, we've met only once before, so our relationship should be relatively non-existent. From a logical standpoint, there should be no reason for him to specifically single me out like this. He's really putting me on a tough spot here. Now I need to rethink this from my point of view. Basically, an emergency situation bad enough to warrant some of me could have occurred. Perhaps I will be informed of the actual objective of my mission. Right, tell him I'll come.
はい。
He returns to the phone to convey that to my old man. So yeah, I guess I'm going to May's house now.
いってらっしゃい。でも、桐竹さんがカイトに応じってなんだろうね。
Heck if I know. But no use worrying about it now. I'll find out when I get there.
そうだね。すでにこちらへ迎えの車が向かっているそうです。
Alright, guess we'd better hurry up then.
訪問のところまで私も一緒に行くよ。
Suguri May and I quickly get our things together and exit this classroom. Wait out front for the car to arrive, then get in and go to May's mansion. Right as we step out of the car, my old man is there to greet us.
お嬢、ジョージさんが部屋でお待ちだ。
お父さんがですか？
急なお戻りでね。詳しい話は部屋に行って直接聞いてくれ。
わかりました。それではカイトくん、また後で。
See you then. After waving goodbye to her, I turn my attention back to my old man. So, where do you want to talk?
人に聞かれなきゃどこでもいい。
Can't just do it here then. So why did you summon me?
今日は時間がない。だから率直に要件だけを伝えよう。ペイジ。お前には今の任務を続行不可能と上へ報告し、保安部に戻るという選択肢がある。
Huh? I almost doubt what I'm hearing. Can't continue my mission? Why? Is that an order from HQ? Show me the written directive if you have it.
安心しろ。これは俺からの提案だ。
How am I supposed to relax? You're just confusing me more. For your information, I undertook this mission under official orders from the military brass. Or what, is your influence so far-reaching that you can just overturn their decisions willy-nilly like this? The old man does indeed have a lot of pull in the military, that much is true. However, there is no possible way he has the authority to mess with official orders.
当然の答えだろうな。
And don't bring up the suggestion in the first place if you know it's possible.
だが、これはどこまで話したものか。
What do you mean?
実は今、本部が混乱に陥っている。
Wait, what? HQ is?
やはり何も聞かされていないか。
I was in contact with them just this morning. Nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary, at least from what I could tell.
一つ一つ話そう。情報局保安部部長、猪越中佐が現在行方不明だ。
The hell? It's almost unbelievable. But I know full well that my old man would never say something like that jokingly. I can see the seriousness in his eyes. I can't even begin to imagine what could have led to this. I have to accept it as fact for the time being.
猪越不在では実行不可能なプロジェクトと続行が困難なオペレーションがある。お前のもそこに含まれる可能性がある。
Operations will freeze. No, it'll go further than that.
気づいたか。諜報機関としてあるまじき事態だ。
Right. This one incident will leave a massive hole in the department's operations, thus making it difficult to control the flow of information. Worst case scenario, highly classified information may end up in the hands of other intelligence organizations. When information control shuts down, spies like myself run the risk of having our identities exposed. Our enemies nowhere among them. Catching us is an easy task. After all, a spy without backup from his agency is like a mouse in a room full of cats. But I still intend to stay in Morno.
Oh.
And I'll just wait until my mission has been declared frozen to return.
それでは遅いかもしれんのだよ。
How so?
とぼけるな。鈍いお前でも気づいているんだろう。今どんな状況か。連邦森の合衆国がどんな状況か。
They can seem like mere trivialities amidst the hubbub of our day-to-day lives. Those who have gotten used to peace would never think anything of them. Nevertheless, signs have been there. As important as they may seem on the outside, they still showcase how high tensions run between the UPJ and the Commonwealth. Given the circumstances, we should assume the worst-case scenario. Problems arise in the intelligence branch. State of turmoil withstanding, calling me back would hold no significance.
意義か。確か
Whoops. But then I'll...
お嬢は一時合衆国に戻ることになる。
She will?
ジョージさんも大切な愛娘を危険な場所に置いておくことはできんだろう。
Can't see her accepting such a superficial reason like that.
力ずくでも本国に戻ってもらう。森野は要人の娘がふらふら出歩いていい場所ではなくなった。お前はどうするつもりだ？
There's only one possible answer. But I answer him falteringly. I'll stay here.
明快な答えだな。
I have even more reason to stay here after what you just told me.
理由は何だ？
There are things I need to attend to here.
興味深い。ぜひ聞きたいが野暮だな。やめておこう。
Knowing my old man, he probably already knows. The real reason I want to stay behind.
悔いは残すな、ペイジ。
I know.
東部カイトとしての生活はいつかお前の役に立つだろう。俺の話は終わりだ。呼び出して悪かったな。
Take care of May.
当然だ。お前に頼まれなくてもな。
That he walks back inside the mansion. Regrets, huh? Coming from him, that was an extremely kind thing to say.
私が天主堂学院に入ってから1年が過ぎた頃、もうずっと思い出すことはないだろうと思っていた。というより、思い出にすらなり得ず、そういえばあんなこともあったくらいになっていたと思う。日々の生活のことでずっと敷き詰められていたから、思い出すこともなかった。だから、あいつのことは、その面影も思い出せないほど薄れていったのに、私の中でもあいつの存在が薄れていった気がしたのに。あの日メイと一緒にいたあいつ、幼い頃の記憶だけど覚えている。
I really feel like they actually knew each other, but it's just before he lost his memory. I feel like that was deliberately done somehow.
間違いなくあいつはあいつだ。名前が一緒だからではなくて、どこかあいつだと思えた雰囲気があった。だから忘れられていたことが悲しかった。やっぱりあいつの存在を忘れることなんて無理だったんだ。心のどこかで私はあいつを探していたんだ。だから会った瞬間に気づいてしまった。私にとってあいつは多分初恋だった。それがあっさりと忘れ去られて消し飛んで跡形もなく消え去っていた。まるで私も一緒に消え去ったみたいで、私だけ覚えていてみんな忘れてしまっていたなら、私だけが覚えていても元から何もなかったと一緒で、私の初恋はあの時もうすでに終わってたんだと思った。そして今はあいつが
I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. And then hey, are you stopping here? Because I feel like I won't be able to stop if I don't stop here. Like if I don't stop here, I will go on until I'm recording for like 4 hours, and I don't want that. You probably don't want that either. There's a limit to how long of the video people are willing to watch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye. Maybe I should just go in the fucking menu. Bye. F5.